Double direct essay. What is this? Before I explain, let me read out the topic along with the questions. Today, family members eat fewer meals together. Why is this? Is this a positive or a negative trend? Well, did you notice the two questions? They are direct ones. Therefore, we call it double direct essay. Mostly they are opinion essays, and it is not that difficult to write them also. Therefore, let's get started. First, we do paraphrasing. You know how it is done. Writing the topic in your own words and in your own sentences. And I have already taught you in my previous video how do we do it or the technique to do paraphrasing. We break the topic into pieces based on its meaning. Therefore, now let me break down the topic. This is how I do today, and I change it into nowadays. Family members. Let me convert it into those living under the same roof. Eat fewer meals, and I write it rarely eat. Together. The word which I choose is jointly. So these are the words I have chosen. Our next task is to combine them together to get a meaningful sentence. And when you combine them, keep in mind, make it as sophisticated as possible, as elegant as well as appealing to the reader or the examiner. Okay? And this is how I combine them. Nowadays, it is observed that those living under the same roof rarely eat jointly. Here, to make it more appealing, elegant, or sophisticated, I added the phrase, it is observed that. And I began my paraphrasing with that phrase, it is observed that. I would also like to tell you there are certain phrases such as these. You can make use of them to do your paraphrasing or to begin your sentences. Let me tell them which are they. It is believed that. It is argued that. It is said that. It is debated that. So, if you begin with any of these phrases, you will get a good beginning, good start. Okay? Now, our next task is to write a thesis statement. And what is a thesis statement? It is your response to the given question or answer to the given questions. And in this case, there are two questions, two direct questions, and you have to address them independently, which means you have to write answer to both the questions in your thesis statement. Okay, let's see how did I do. The first question is, why is this? So you have to give a reason, and this is my reason, this is my explanation. You can write your own. Let's see how did I write. This is due to the lack of balance between the professional and personal life. This is my answer for the first question. Now I have to write answer to the second question. And what was the second question? Is it a positive or a negative trend? Here, when you answer to this question, you don't need to elaborate a lot. You just say your opinion. And this is my opinion which I wrote. This is a derogative development. Derogative means negative. That's enough. In the main body paragraph, I'll give further explanation to that point. Okay? Our next task is to write the main body paragraph 1. And the first sentence in the main body paragraph 1 is very important. We call it topic sentence. Okay? How do we write the topic sentence? It is written based on your first point in the thesis statement. Here the first point is due to the lack of balance between professional and personal life. Hence, lack of balance is the main point. Therefore, I ask the question, why lack of balance? This question gives me an answer which will be the topic sentence. And this is the answer which came to my mind. And I begin my main body paragraph 1 with a linking word, primarily. Primarily, Because of the technological advancements, people have a busy schedule. So this is my topic sentence. Why lack of balance? It is because of the busy schedule. And that busy schedule is caused by the technological advancements. Okay? Our next task is to write supportive arguments. And the technique I have already told in my previous videos, employ the most appropriate linking words or linking devices. Therefore, when you are there to practice your essay writing, you should have maximum linking words in front of you so that you will be able to choose among them the most appropriate ones. And when you go for the real test, those linking words, the most appropriate ones, will be automatically coming to your mind. These are the linking words which I chose. Number one, as a result. Two, along with that. Three, and due to this. Four, thus. After choosing a linking word or linking phrase, you write something sensible and meaningful, which will also be the continuation of the former one. Former one means former sentences. Here I am going to give my first supportive argument. Okay, so the former sentence is my topic sentence. So I write like this. As a result, often they become unable to spend some quality time with their loved ones. The next linking word which I chose is this, along with that, means in addition to. Okay, in addition to the already set reason. Okay, along with that, most of the organizations demand their employees to come in shifts. And due to this, another linking word, due to this, the breadwinner of the family comes back home after his or her dear ones sleep, which also makes their bonding at stake. Now, I use the linking word thus. Thus means because of these already set reasons. Thus, due to this imbalance of life, dining with everyone at home has become a mirage. See, using linking devices, I was able to write a few sentences logically, and they also help me to give a flow, to bring a flow into my writing. Therefore, please keep in mind you choose linking words which will help you to develop a flow. It will give you some sentences which are sensible and meaningful. Now, my task is to give an example, and this is what I wrote. For instance, a recent study shows that around 55% of the people in our metropolitan cities feel lonely as they are not able to find enough time to spend with their family. So, my first main body paragraph is complete. Okay. Now, I am going to write my second main body paragraph. And in the second main body paragraph, I explain my second point in the thesis statement. Okay? And what was that? It was a derogative development. Based on that, I am going to write my first sentence, which is the topic sentence. And I start like this. Furthermore, this is a detrimental phenomenon. Detrimental phenomenon means negative phenomenon, negative development. Okay. Now I am going to give supportive arguments with the help of linking devices. And the ones which I have used are the following. Because, though, consequently, so also, though, sadly, but. My topic sentence is this is a detrimental phenomenon. Now I use the linking word because, which helps me to give an explanation. Okay? Because children become less attached to their parents, though the latter are concerned with earnings to keep their family safe. Did you notice this sentence here? I have combined the topic sentence along with the supportive arguments. Okay, so it is a complex sentence. The first part of the sentence is my topic sentence, which is this is a detrimental phenomenon. I have given the reasons using linking device because. Did you notice that? Because children become less attached to their parents. I have also used immediately another linking word, though, because I just wanted to say something about the parents. Okay, the parents are concerned with maintaining their family. So I wrote, though the latter are concerned with earnings to keep their families safe. Okay, this is a complex sentence in which I have included my topic sentence as well as the first two supportive arguments. It is also possible to write in that way. The next linking word is consequently. The word consequently, it means it refers to something negative, negative effect of something. Okay, so consequently, the upcoming generation seems to go astray, neglecting the values of their ancestors. Okay, this is the consequence of the aforesaid sentence. Now I have employed another linking word so also, which means I'm going to say something more in addition to the previous one. So also they are governed by peer pressure, which in many circumstances is unhealthy. Okay. The next linking word is though. The linking word though we use normally to combine two opposite ideas. Let's see what did I write. Though a meal together will be an occasion when each member of the family can express his or her feelings or discuss the things that are happening at the workplace, schools, or colleges, sadly, the modern work culture and its stress disable them to attend their offspring. This is also a long sentence, just a complex sentence in which I have combined two information using two linking devices. I hope that you understand how do we develop our arguments using linking words. Now I give example here to substantiate the entire arguments in the paragraph. Keep in mind your example should justify the entire paragraph, not just one single sentence of the paragraph. For instance, it was compulsory at my home to take dinner together as it was the time when we talked about everything. But now, as my father has been transferred to the US, we really struggle to manage our anxieties in his absence. So my main body paragraph second is complete. Okay. Now let's move on to conclusion. And in the conclusion, we summarize the main body paragraph in 2 to 3 sentences. But interestingly, for this essay, I have only one sentence as a conclusion. That is also possible if you are skilled enough to combine them together in one single sentence. Okay, let's see what did I write. To conclude, the failure to maintain work-life balance adversely affects domestic life. The failure to maintain work-life balance, main body paragraph 1, adversely affects domestic life, main body paragraph 2. That's all. So my essay is complete. So my dear students, this is how we write a double direct essay. There are two questions. The first question must be addressed in the main body paragraph 1 and the second question must be addressed in the main body paragraph 2. And the main body paragraph are developed using linking devices intelligently.